What's up, YouTube? So, uh, the Prius is going to get a new battery today. I'm so excited. It's been dead for a little over a month now, and the battery just got here. And I do have to say, I love the reusable packaging thing to do the core exchange. It's pretty nice. Just check it out. Okay, so that is the package. It has bungees. There's 6 of them all the way around it. As you can see, I've already loosened them. Hold on. So I did get this from RockAuto. Quite literally, purchased it Friday at 12:03 or something stupid like that. It is Monday, the fastest thing I've ever received from RockAuto. And it looks so well packaged. Like, hell yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and took the straps off. So this is the reusable packaging from RockAuto to get your core charge back. Looks like there's some paperwork here. Cell number. Anyways, I'm going to lift it up into the back here, and when my buddy Bruce gets here, we're going to install this. Well, we've got to take that one out first, and then we got to swap out the fan and stuff, and I have to do something with the warranty, but right now I'm going to put it up in there. Well, sadly, Bruce can't make it, so we're going to go ahead and do this ourselves. Just take out the plastic and the carpet, and then we need to take out the tray and disconnect the battery, and I need to move my tools because we need to take off those and the back seats. Okay, with all the plastic out here, you need to disconnect the 12-volt negative, and since my nut is on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and remove this panel because it needs removed anyways to give me access to that. But yeah, you need to remove the two anchor points, and then this guy right here. I can't get my driver in there, but it is also a Phillips. Okay, you have to remove this trim piece, which is just yank on, and it comes out. See? And then I'm going to go ahead and remove these two flaps and the seats because that corner is also attached. To do the flaps, there is a... Oh, okay. There was a 10mm bolt in there, but apparently I didn't put it back. And then there is two 14mm bolts on each side of each seat, like there. Oops. But yeah, and just lift that up. Okay, so once you got the bolts off, these can fold around and you can just dump your seat into the well. One thing I did forget to mention is disconnect this as soon as you can. Pull it out, pull it towards you. That's it. That disables the high voltage battery. You will need this because they are needed to remove these clips. So, yeah. Okay. There is a tab thing up here that does need removed. And there we go. Alright, so this kind of came out a little too easy. It is just slid around some of the tabs here. They're actually not like holding it in, it just slides out. After that, we need to remove that tab here to remove this air duct and then we also need to remove this air duct. Okay, to remove this side, you need to take this out, and then there is one right in here. Okay, now that is out, we need to remove this one. There's, I think, 4 or 5 of them total. It goes all the way back here to your battery. That way we can remove it from this. Okay, we got that one, and that one off. So now we need to take this shield off to disconnect our high voltage, which is like 5 or 6 10 millimeters. I also forgot you got to remove that guy, which is stick that in and it pops out after you turn it. There we go. Okay, so we need to remove, I think it's a total of 6 12 millimeter bolts, and the battery should be free. Okay, after those are after the bolts are out, we got these 3 wiring harness connectors to remove, and the battery should be free to take out. All right, so that battery is not terribly heavy, but yeah, if you have 2 people, it makes it a little easier. Now I'm going to kind of sweep up in here and get the other battery out of its case and go from there. Okay, so I need to transfer the fan and those 2 connectors over to here. That's it. And then we can reverse what we just did. It also might be a good time to clean this squirrel cage fan out if it is nasty. Mine is not too terrible, but it is fairly simple to take apart and access that squirrel cage blower a little easier. And it looks like it's fairly simple to take off there. And it is plastic, so I would only take it apart if you have to. Okay, got everything installed, inspected the fan, and all that fun stuff. Now it's time to put it back in. And yeah, as you can see, I did sweep. I just swept it up. That way, it's nicer under the battery. All right, don't do what I just did. You have to take this bar off on each side because there's no front mount things attached to the replacement. Okay, so as you can see, there is about 10 millimeter nuts going across here that is needed for the battery mount on the front. Okay, so I just lifted it up and put the bracket back on. It's now in place, so I'm going to put those 6 bolts back in to mount it back to the car. Yeah, I might take a break. Whew. Okay, now that that's mounted in, I took off the cover, and now it's time to hook up the high voltage lines. Mind you, do not hook up that until you're fully finished. Okay, now that the high voltage is hooked up, we can hook up these 3 connectors and reconnect our other connectors here. All right. I am not hooking that in until I have everything put back together. So next is the vents that go on top here and to the fan. Then I will put the seats back on and put the covers. So I'll update you. So I went ahead and hooked up the battery and put in the disconnector, and we're going to test it because I want to make sure everything is kosher. I did forget to film when I turned it on, but my 12 volt battery was too low and So I took it to Napa to get it charged, and I'm going to go ahead and put this back together because the code for the hybrid battery has been removed. It is quite literally, the 12-volt battery is now just below threshold, and it will not allow this to charge it. Damn it. Quick little update. Got the seats back in, got all that plumbed back in, getting ready to put that side panel back on, and then cover that, and then go get the battery. Okay, so it wasn't going into drive, so I disconnected this battery, and then quite literally I just disconnected all three of these, and then I pulled this guy out and I let it set for a little bit. That's all I did. Pating. So yeah, since that's all I did, yeah, I was kind of in a panic, so I didn't film. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I wasn't really going for the this is how you do it. I was mainly going for you know, average Joe doing it in his carport. It took about 2 hours total. In all honesty, if it went without a hitch, I think I could have done it in like 40 minutes. Like, it really wasn't that bad. I had the battery out of the car in 40 minutes, and that was with filming. So if I wasn't filming, I could have probably had it done in like 20. Like, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, if your Prius battery dies, I recommend Dorman. Like, it works. It has a 2-year warranty. It shipped from New York to my place in West Virginia in 4 days. I bought it Friday. It arrived Monday. So, like, that is dumb fast. And yeah, I now have a working Prius. And now I have a working Prius. I took it on a like 4-mile little jaunt, and it works. So, yeah. Maybe I'll include the little video I sent to my wife. But, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you didn't like. Who gives a fuck? It doesn't work. And, yeah. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Okay, time for its maiden voyage. Oh, that feels good. Whoop, whoop. Look it, babe. It drives.